I feel like I'm different things to different people. I'm a wife, I'm a coach, I'm a business owner, I'm an employee, I'm a mother. And the juggle of all those things is really who I am right now. Honestly, being a mum is the one that grounds me the most. It has forced me into less perfection and reminded me about what really matters day to day. The kids definitely give you a reality shift and remind you that life moves so fast. And it makes us so thankful for the village around us that helps support us. Motherhood flipped what strength means on its head. So it's no longer about numbers, they're irrelevant. Strength is showing up when the days are hard, showing patience when you run thin, and just getting in the door on those days is definitely what strength is. You quickly realize that strength is about showing up on the hard days and still being able to give love to those around you, especially your family. I think when people only know me through the gym, they see the confident, no bullshit person that is outgoing, but they don't see the behind closed doors version that's always thinking, doubting, wondering, trying to make things better, as well as, trying to grow as a person as well. So, yeah, there's a vulnerable side at home, like everybody that has imposter syndrome, that wonders whether they're doing enough. And it's probably that side that people are less in tune with when they see me inside the gym. I was definitely very focused on my athlete era pre-kids. All my spare time was spent directing energy into being a better athlete, whether that was food, training, sleeping, just all the little one percenters. But yeah, literally all our spare time we did was centered around training, which has a quick perspective shift when something else enters your life. I'm not sure if the competitive fire in me is completely dead. It still resurrects from time to time, but the moment that we opened Mecca, it was definitely about how many lives we can impact. And the perspective shifted a little bit. So as much as I still love to give the youngins in our gym a run for their money from time to time, it really became less about my own results and more about the impact that we can have. So I would say the competitive fire is still there, but it doesn't run the whole show. Definitely say when I was younger, I took my body for granted. Having had a couple of setbacks, it's definitely given me more. Well, having a couple of setbacks recently has definitely made me value the foundations more and not always go hard or go home. Sometimes it needs to be smart training as well. I wish I could have told me that three months ago when I was going for a PB on the floor, but it's all right. Live and we learn. I really miss the simple nature of the competitive side and how it used to be structured. There used to be such a clear path to regionals, and it was inspiring and motivating to kind of aspire to go there and be that. And the way that it's changed so much over the last few years has kind of diluted that, which is a little bit demotivating. But at the same time, it looks like this year we might see a bit of a spark come back. So it's pretty exciting to be around to witness that and be a part of it. The athlete inside me is like, oh, that could be me next year. Um, yeah, I'm excited to see our guys give it a good crack and hopefully be over there with a lot of solid competition this year with obviously a pathway to the games. I think the coaching quality and general knowledge around training has really improved and evolved over the last few years. We've kind of seen the sport mature and less of the junk volume and more of this, less of the junk volume and more of a sustainable approach to training. So people seem to have, they're taking the long road now, which is nice to see. It's kind of like the sport's growing up a little bit. Culture for us is built in the small things. So daily, how people are seen, how our coaches talk to our members, making sure everyone feels seen on a daily basis. It's the consistency in the small things and acknowledging that our members show up regardless of how their day has been. And then it's our job to make it the best hour of their day. As cliche and as overused as that may be, like that's definitely the principles of our day-to-day coaching. Our culture, our community, and having this as a safe space is what we would protect with at all costs. no money, no status, no achievement would ever or could ever be put above that. Just ensuring that this is a safe space for people is invaluable, and we would protect that at all costs. I think if somebody came in here and they were more interested in themselves or they had no interest in the community, then potentially this wouldn't be the place for them. And that's okay. Not everybody is interested in a community or building a community, and maybe it's there for self-fulfillment. But at Mecca, it's definitely community is at the heart of it. And if you're not here and interested in other people and building them up as well, then yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of other gyms. The ideal member for us would be anybody that is willing to better themselves. They're looking to come in and connect with like-minded people who are here to support each other as well as trying to better themselves. So connecting with the group of like-minded people that are on the same path to self-fulfillment. I think a lot of mums are made to feel like they're fragile when they're pregnant or postpartum, that they should keep their heart rate down, that they shouldn't exert too much effort or lift heavy weights. But I think a woman's intuition is actually a very special thing, and as long as they're supported and in the right environment, that all of the above can actually be really beneficial to pregnancy and postpartum and training whilst in those seasons. Is leaning into the difference of discomfort that helps you grow and discomfort that also means you need to pull back. It's the invisible stuff that really holds everything together. The decisions, the behind the scenes work, the spreadsheeting, the planning. It's those things that allow people to walk in here and then feel supported. If that groundwork isn't done, that's when things get a little bit messy and hairy. The responsibility of knowing that you are looking after people's well-being and their experience, and it's that weighs really heavy on the mind sometimes. In all honesty, when it's getting quite a lot, I just open notes on my phone and brain dump everything that's going through my mind, get it out of the head, and then go play with my kids and just allow myself to be present and not worry about the chaos anymore. And that's the biggest reset for me. Honestly, right now, I'm just trying not to drop any of the plates that I'm spinning. But we're really trying to grow Mecca. But in saying that, we're trying to do it organically without losing what is special about Mecca, and that is the culture and community. And as soon as that gets diluted, it feels like we're losing control a little bit. So growing the community here, but in an organic way that still allows people to walk in the doors and feel supported and not like they have to fit any mold. They can just come as they are and try and better themselves. I hope we can create a space where people feel like they can walk in and be seen, that they can come as they are. They don't have to change. They don't have to be fit. They don't have to fit a certain mold. They can just literally come as they are, nervous, tired, scared, and we will support them. And if we can make them feel like they've come home to a family, then we've done our job. I think my piece of advice to 15-year-old Tegan would be okay sitting with who you are. You don't have to be liked. You don't have to be the most popular. As long as you stay true to your values and who you are as a person. I think I've learned that there's no perfect balance, just seasons, and you can lean into them as certain parts of your life need you and as things change. And you're probably doing better than you think you are.